Have you been caught in situations, especially with a bad boss? You feel like saying no, but eventually you said yes. Then you feel like kicking yourself. Damn it! I should have said no! Contest here, my fellow Toastmasters. Many years ago, I had the same problem. I just couldn't say no. I still remember when I had my first job, I had such a bad boss. He always sent me work at 6:30 p.m. and go, "Can you do this as soon as possible?" Maybe my English wasn't that great at that time. I didn't understand what as soon as possible means. It means tomorrow, or it means tonight, or it means yesterday. One evening, my girlfriend was visiting from another city. I got everything ready. Beautiful flowers, nice restaurant, brand new suit, and even funny jokes. But when I was about to leave my office, I got a call from my boss. "Can you do this as soon as possible?" I was debating in my mind. I was struggling and sweating. I was so nervous. I said, "Yes." And the boss goes, "Then get back to work. What are you waiting for?" I was back to my office, feeling angry. My girlfriend kept waiting in the restaurant, feeling angry. This is the biggest dilemma you face in your life. On the one hand, you have nasty boss sitting in the office. On the other hand, you have your future boss sitting in the restaurant. And she wants you to be there as soon as possible. If you upset your boss, you could lose your job. If you don't have a decent job, you could lose your girlfriend. But if you upset your girlfriend, you could lose her. Then what is the point of having a decent job? This is complicated. Hours later, when I showed up in the restaurant, thank God she was still there. I was begging for her forgiveness. "Sweetheart, you look even more beautiful when you are angry." And she goes, "Can't you just say no to your boss, even just once?" I couldn't. I can't. During that period of time, I was so stressed, and I was on the verge of quitting my job. And I know I was not alone. In this great harmonious society, where people are turned into yes men and yes women until they cannot be pushed further, until they grow sick of their job, or simply become sick, or even commit suicide due to work-related stress. And don't you feel this whole world is about saying yes? Especially in our Chinese and East Asian culture. Saying yes means being positive and respectful. Saying yes means willing to work hard and make a contribution and a sacrifice. But what about saying yes to yourself, saying yes to your family and the loved ones, and saying yes to your own dreams, own values, and own desires? Warren Buffett has said, "I don't know all this yes stuff. In my life business, the most important word is no." I sit there all day and look at those investment proposals, and I keep saying no, 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 and no, until I see exactly what I'm looking for. And as I say yes, I say yes a few times in my life, and I have made my fortune. Many years after my first job, with experiences working on deals in Wall Street and China, successful representation of my clients on major transactions with cross-border elements, I have mastered the skill to say no for my clients and for myself. One day I saw my former boss again in one of the conference events. and he approached me and congratulated me for what I have achieved. I thanked him and also asked him if he still remembers the old days when I was on the verge of quitting my job. And he appeared surprised. Oh my gosh, I didn't know. You always said yes. I thought you were happy. Happy? You had no idea. But when I talk to myself, isn't it true that I should blame more myself than my former boss? And isn't it true that I should have said no? I have now finally realized saying no is actually saying yes to yourself, to something deeper in your mind that is more precious, more valuable, and more important to you. So it's okay to say no. So say no to those unreasonable requests and say yes to your own dreams and ideas. Say no to the overtime and say yes to your family and the loved ones. Say no to the unnecessary spending and say yes to your Toastmaster membership fees. Remember, you choose your destiny. And do it as soon as possible.